What's up, FQ10? It's Aaron here. We got Lindsay in the back. And today we're working on your on-the-go food. Today's recipes are going to be coming from a nice little cookbook we have. We're going to work with our cauliflower rice. Our main ingredients, of course, cauliflower. Then we have an onion, a different array of our peppers, carrots, chives, because I love them. And what we're going to do is break up this cauliflower head. So I already kind of like took off the leaves and everything, but really what you need to do is clean it up, break it off, take your knife, and be careful. I have not the best knife in the world, so be careful. You want to cut around the stalks so they can slowly fall off. Nice and careful. Make sure you clean up your mess. That or make your kids do it.
Or your roommates.
Or your roommates, as Lindsay says. So once you have everything separated, let's be smart. Take some nice cool water and wash out this cauliflower. Just take a couple seconds. Clean everything out. Move it right back up on your cutting board. So, in the real world, what you then can do is take some of this and slowly break it up and put it in a blender. Now, you want to lightly blend. We're not going for the liquefaction. You want to lightly blend this cauliflower because you want it to have still kind of like the chunky, thick consistency that it has. But in the interworld, we do not have a blender. So we're going to take a little bit of extra time here, and we're going to chop this thing up into small little bits. So this is going to take a little extra time, so please, if you do have a blender, be nice to it, and thank it every day for being with you, because in the interworld you do not have one. So like I said, if you do have some time in the day, especially in your preparation day, like Janet said, it's key when it comes to our diet and just changing how we eat. Preparation is going to be the biggest thing for you. Being able to not have that excuse when you open up the refrigerator and seeing something unhealthy because it's in there because your kids or your husband or somebody else. A good way is to always have something prepared that you know you can just go ahead, grab, eat, be happy, be healthy, and be on your way. Good thing about this recipe is that we're going to use a whole head of cauliflower. That means that not only are we going to have a whole bunch of rice, you can mix this rice in with literally anything. So, for instance, this afternoon we are going to be using some fresh tilapia that I got at the store, just to have our meat, and you can always throw in more vegetables. The vegetables that we have chosen here are just some stuff that we have that we picked up and we scrounged through and found in the refrigerator. Alright gang, so I paused it out a little bit. So once you're done chopping it up, it's going to look almost like rice, but green and weird. Get it as fine as you can. If you're going to chop it up, it's going to take a second. If you are going to put it in the blender, like I said, be careful. Nice choppy kind of like blends. You really don't want it to turn into some mush, okay? So once we have that, you can either use some coconut oil, which I already have out, or you can use all. So get it nice and on. We turn on our burners onto a medium. And you just want to gently pour it all in. Once we got in, layer it out. And if you have a small pan, that's fine. Just do it in increments. We're going to let this sit for a little bit, and after we sit and cook it, let it go. You want to keep it moving so it evenly browns on all sides. Let it flow. Hi, Erica.
Hey, Erica.
So while we have this going on, start working on your other vegetables. We're going to multitask and keep things flowing.
Say hi, Erica.
We only have one bowl in the intern house. It's not very big. So we work with what we got.
If we can do it, you can do it. Let's check on our rice. Oh, shoot.
Alright, so once you're done crying from the onion, woo! Take some time, and because we do not have a grater, also in the intern world, we're going to lightly chop up some carrots. I just do small little strokes just to keep it so we make sure it gets cooked. Sorry, the intern will be around to pick up that. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your rice. Once you're done with your carrots, move into adding some color into your rice. So we have a couple different bell peppers. I'm just going to cut up a little bit. And I'm going to leave these a little long. Almost a half size, and really it's going to be more on your preference on what you want to end up chewing on. So once you got some color in, let's not leave out our garlic. I got 3 little cloves. I'm going to just dice up nice and funky. Throw that in. The chives for later. Now, because we don't have a humongo pan, and I doubt that everybody's going to have one of these big old things, what we're going to do is multitask and start throwing on our other, throw on another skillet for our vegetables. Again, just get a little bit. Don't want to douse anything with our oil. A little goes a long, long way around there so nothing sticks. Less cleaning in the long run, unless you have kids. Throw a little medley on. Alright ladies, so now that we have everything kind of rolling and going for us, a big thing with you amazing women is that I know you're great multitaskers. So while we're doing this, I'm going to multitask too, and I'm going to show you one of our other recipes that Janet and Melanie has been awesome enough to throw on your little black pamphlet, okay? So this is the pumpkin tahini warm cereal. So we have our amazing folders for you. Boom. 8 fluid ounces equals 1 cup. In the intern world, we do not have cups yet. So, we make it work. 8 fluid ounces. We need half a cup of pumpkin. Got half a cup. Throwing it in to yet again the bowl that we used earlier. Make sure you clean it. We have a tablespoon of tahini. Tahini is roasted sesame. It's not very tasty, but we'll make this work. Now we got pumpkin, teaspoon of tahini. We're going to use the Amazing Man version of guesstimation and get 1/4 cup of water. A tablespoon of some coconut shreds. teaspoon of some honey. The bear's upside down. And the recipe says use raisins, but in Inter world, we do not have raisins around here. So we're gonna just go with this, and maybe later on throw a little bit of fresh fruit, just depending on, remember, your sugar. Last but not least, give me some cinnamon. And the recipe calls for cinnamon to your liking, so cinnamon to taste. I like cinnamon, so I'm going to put a decent amount in. We then are going to stir it up. Check on our rice. How we doing? Slowly getting brown.
Looks good.
Molding over to our wonderful vegetables. They look like they might beat us in the race, so turn those suckers down. We're going to then start pot over here, below, and drop our wonderful cereal in. Alright, give me back. Now add a little sugar and spice everything nice, minus the sugar. So we have some low sodium soy sauce. Add a little water into it. You don't need anything crazy. You want to add this to our rice and our vegetables, which are coming out amazing. Look at all that color, but guess what? We need more. We need more. So we're going to take a little bit of our cooking spinach. And just break it up. Nice. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Break it up over. Good. Spread it around. Now doesn't that look just wonderful? He likes it, so we're good to go. So let's get ready for me to go to work. Everything looks amazing, so we're going to start dishing this out. Breakfast is still pumping, looking great. So like I said, this is going to be great for on the go. If you want to throw it into a Tupperware, pipe it into the refrigerator, and keep rolling. Burn ourselves. A little bit of rice. Our amazing, colorful medley of vegetables. Flop that on there. Then, like I said earlier, if you do have a choice of meats, I went with a little tilapia that I had flowing in the refrigerator. Plop that down, and then I'm all about amazing presentation. So I have some fun chives over here. Knock this out. Bam. We have an amazing meal to go. Things are flowing. So this could be used for anything. Lunch, dinner, snack, on the go. Preparation is key. Now don't forget, we have a quick breakfast little fun here that we have rolling out. So it's nice and warm, we're looking good. This right here took 5 to 10 minutes, nothing. Quick, quick, quick. So if you need that time where you didn't think about breakfast, we have something simple right here. We'll flow a little bit in. Looks amazing. Think about some fruit, something that's going to be light, that's not really going to have a lot of sugar. I love bananas. They're amazing. They're my best friend. High on the glycemic level, but it's okay if we rock a half. Take banana, chop it up just a little bit, make it nice. Flop that right in there.
Little inside look at our refrigerator.
Greens, 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 greens.
5 people, baby.
Nice some blueberries in there just for some fun. Guess what time it is?
What time, Aaron?
Time to enjoy your hard work.